we're back with an anime review. It's been a hot minute since I did one, and that's because honestly the holidays and all that just made me like really stressed and tired, and so it took a little bit for me to get through Blue Exorcist and then had the energy to do the review. And also I have some conflicted feelings about the show, so I was hesitant to talk about it, but you know, I said I was gonna post a review of all the anime I've been watching since I started my anime journey, and so that's what I'm gonna do. So today I'm gonna talk about Blue Exorcist. Now, Blue Exorcist only has 2 seasons at the moment, and the manga's been going for a long time, goes way beyond that, but I think the 2nd season came out a few years ago, and there's still been no news about a 3rd one. So, but let me just say that I really enjoyed the 1st season. The 2nd season is a completely different matter that we will discuss later, but I really liked the 1st season. Ren is an adorable boy, and I talked about him in my anime crushes video because he's just so great. One, he can cook really well. Who doesn't love that in a guy? And he's part demon, so there's something like dangerous about him, and he's just an adorable dork, and he does silly stupid things, and he cares about people, and he's strong, and he's a perfect anime boy. But I really enjoyed all of the like fantasy lore too, because you know, it's about exorcists and demons and all that. And if you know me at all, then you know that I'm a sucker for anything like supernatural fantasy, anything like that. I'm actually watching the show Supernatural right now. Funny enough, I'm on season 3. And the show reminds me a lot of Supernatural because it's, you know, 2 brothers fighting demons. I mean, they happen to, you know, Ren happens to be a demon, and he's fighting demons. But you know what? Like on Buffy, they do the same thing where vampires and demons end up fighting other demons. So you know what? There's a lot of ties to Buffy and Supernatural in this show for me. But anyways, it's really good. If you don't know the plot at all, it's Ren, he finds out that him and his brother are the sons of Satan. They're half human, half demon because their mother was human. And they don't know anything about their mother or their father. They were adopted into this family of priests and exorcists and been raised by them their whole lives. And Ren, when he's a teenager, finds out that he's the son of Satan and that he's kind of inherited some of the demon powers, but his brother Yukio has not. And his brother Yukio's been studying to be an exorcist because of his demon brother, blah 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 blah. And so it's basically Ren dealing with the fact that, you know, he is the son of Satan, dealing with the fact that he has to suppress his demon powers so that he can survive in the real world. And him deciding, which is why it's called Blue Exorcist, that he wants to be an exorcist so that he can defeat his father. And so there's a lot of like school setting where he's going to exorcism school, and so it kind of reminds me of My Hero Academia a bit, because it's like these group of kids that are all training to, you know, fight things, you know, which is basically like My Hero Academia, and they all have special like exorcist related abilities. It's just really fun, and it has a lot of like silly moments to cut the tension of the fact that, you know, the main character is the son of Satan, and that's dark. And the 1st season was really good, and then I started the 2nd season and found out that the 2nd season takes place in the middle of the 1st season timeline. So all the character development that happened in the 2nd half of season 1, you don't even get to see in season 2. Season 1 had a big old grand ending and cliffhanger and lots of amazing stuff, and you don't even get to see what comes from that. Season 1 was like years ago, and then season 2 was years later. They made fans wait for years to just go back. And I know that the 2nd season is a storyline that's really famous in the manga, but they should have just done that when they did season 1. And so I got really pissed, and I didn't even finish season 2 because I'm freaking pissed, because I don't want to go back and rewatch, like, you know, kind of like where the characters were in the middle of season 1. I liked the character development that happened in the last half of season 1 and the relationships that grew and all that. And I don't want to watch an entire season where everybody's at odds with each other again and all that crap. Like, I'm pissed. But if I hear that there's going to be a 3rd season and it's going to continue off from the end of season 1, I will watch season 2 to have some more context, I guess. But if not, then I'm just never going to watch season 2 because I'm really mad. And I don't understand why they did that. And I know some, like, maybe some hardcore fans will get it and understand, and that there's a good reason for it, because they wanted to do a famous story from the manga. But honestly, if they were going to do a famous story from the manga that takes place in the middle of season 1, they should have done it in season 1. Because it just pisses me off that I was so excited for season 2, and then it's not even a continuation of the end of season 1. It's like, what's the freaking point, you know? Like, have a couple of OVA episodes or something that has to do with that, but don't make an entire season that just kind of, like, makes me mad. Anyway, I was pretty peeved after that, but maybe my anger will die down a little bit eventually and I can watch the second season, but for now I'm too mad. But right now I'm watching Ouran High School Host Club, and I'm actually really enjoying it. Surprisingly, I didn't expect to, but I'm really loving it. So I'll be doing a review of Ouran High School Host Club either next week or the week after. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me because I have a lot going on in January, but I will see you soon with a review of Ouran High School Host Club. Bye!